We've been talking about it all week. The Safe Ground camping site for the unhoused community at Sacramento's Miller Park is temporarily reopening, but this time with trailers instead of tents. We first brought you the update on To The Point Tuesday night. 15 of these trailers are replacing 80 tents that were removed from the park in January because of the storms. Sacramento's mayor tells us these trailers were used during COVID, but they've just been sitting in storage for a while now. The county is going to be providing services for this site. Now, as we cover California's homelessness crisis, we're listening to your questions about accountability. How much is the state spending on these projects and programs? Where is the money going, and is it effective? Well, a new report from the California Interagency Council on Homelessness attempts to provide some answers.
The report spans 3 years, from July of 2018 through June of 2021, detailing spending and outcomes during that snapshot of time. Cal Matters, a nonprofit, nonpartisan news organization that covers public policy in California, broke down the top takeaways from the report. California spent $9.6 billion on homelessness solutions, more than half of that, $5.5 billion, on housing. That includes building new housing and renovating existing spaces. These investments are projected to create or preserve nearly 59,000 units of affordable housing in coming years, since some projects are still under construction. More than 571,000 unique people used state-funded services, shelter, and housing programs. Of them, more than 40% ended up in some form of housing. The rest either remained in some form of homelessness or fell through the cracks, their outcome listed as unknown. There are major racial disparities in California's unhoused population. For example, nearly a third of the people experiencing homelessness are Black, but Black people represent just about 6% of the population. Similarly, Indigenous Californians experienced homelessness at a rate 5 times their share of the state population. Not all homelessness looks the same. 1 in 5 people experienced chronic homelessness, but many more, 2/3 of the more than 500,000 people represented in the study, were newly homeless. And almost a quarter of all people served were under the age of 18, most of them in families.